towards their health?
Like I said before also, the first thing is that we all think we are eating healthy, we know what we are doing. You know what, my grandmother was really thin, really fit, she cooked for everybody, she did everything and she was absolutely fine. My mother did so much and she was absolutely fine, and that's what I eat, so I'm fine. I don't need anything else, I don't need to look at anything else. I can live my life exactly the way they did. But why is it that your grandmother, in spite of eating all the desserts that she was eating, was slim, fit, going in a different way? And why is it that your mother is a slightly bit more heavier than your grandmother, and you seem to be heading there much faster than your mother ever did? So there is a change, and we need to understand it, address it, and accept it.
Yes.
So there is a change. The nutrition is different. The food we are eating is different. We really don't know what's going into it. We can go completely anal, mad, whatever you can call it, and obsessive, and really not get to the bottom of it and understand exactly what we are eating. Or we can keep our sanity, understand that I'm not going to get everything through the food that I'm getting in the city that I live in or in the place that I live in.
Yes.
That's the way the society has changed, the trends have changed, the way you grow the food has changed, and that's a completely different topic of discussion which you can go on about. But what I can do while keeping my sanity, while having a life, is I can add a nutrition supplement,
Yes.
which will take care of all the things that are going to lack in my food.
Yes.
And that, I think, is the most important thing, and we all need to think about it. We say that about where my child is concerned also. Everybody says that, oh, I don't give my child all these, medication, and I don't. It's not like I want to over-medicate my child, or
Yes.
it's not like I want to over-medicate myself, but am I really getting it? I have to accept that fact that I'm not getting everything in today's day and age. My child is not going to get everything in today's day and age. So we have to supplement it. We do that with everything else. We do that. We read up more. The technology is changing. So suddenly today's woman is getting more and more aware and educating herself about using the phone, using WhatsApp,
Yes.
and using this. So why not about health? Why can't the needs and the nutrition and your health change? And why can't you accept that when you can accept about the world changing?
Yes.
And that's like a really minute point. Like I said, it's about the mindset. We need to change our mindsets.
Thank you. So we're here for a very exciting initiative. Shall we talk about that, or can we tell the audience? Okay, can we have the AV, please?
So we want to help women help themselves.
Okay.
And what we're really doing through this initiative is starting that conversation. Because we believe with the help of people like Sonali, Dr. Pai, and the eminent panelists we had here, and just with the multitude of women,
Yes.
this can become infectious.
Yes.
Right? Because once women realize and understand that their health is critical to the health of the family, to the health of the society, I think it will spread. One thing we know women are good at is women are good at recommending, right? They are very good.
Absolutely.
And women listen to other women.
Always.
So what we really want to do is, through this conversation, through this initiative of Healthy Conversations, reach out to about 2 million women
Wow.
across the country. That's our initiative. That's what we intend to do, to get them to start talking about their health and be.
We've had great panelists and
Yes.
who've discussed in their various ways what are the needs of today. I think Sairi here has a lovely site which gets the women together when they want to find various things to do, and you're getting online, you're figuring out how is it that I can earn the money, how is it that I can make that
Yeah.
thing. Like Dr. Pai said, you need to look after your health. So all, Pooja, Yasmin, eminent personalities in their this thing. But now, everybody cannot get to Pooja or to
Yes.
Yasmin, or, so you need something that's more, so what? If you cannot reach a nutritionist, and if you don't have the time, or, your family, whatever your constraints may be, and, women have a lot of them.
Yes.
We, in India, live in joint families. The whole mindset is so ingrained to change. So here is an initiative where all you technology savvy women, because we are all on mobiles, all you have to do is get onto something, put in your details, and get the first step of your nutrition. You can have a conversation with nutritionists, you can have a healthy conversation, you can get your diet charts. Like I said, you get a consultation free.
Yes.
So at least it's a beginning where you begin to understand what is it that is being spoken about, what is new, what is different, what is it that I can do. And this can be done from your home when your child is in school, your mother-in-law is busy with something else, and your husband is busy at office, and you can put in and do it in that 5 minutes. They're very easy steps. I'm sure we will show it to you
Yes.
how it is to be done. Very easy, very, very user-friendly. And it is something, like I said, it's not something that every woman is not going to be able to pick herself up and go and find the nutritionist or find the fitness trainer. It's not done. We can say it should be done, but it cannot get done. The mindset is very different. This is something which is very doable.
Yes.
And that's the beauty, I think, of healthy conversations.
And just one quick question regarding this, Sonali. See, regular women, whether it's you, whether it's women who are in the media or like Pooja said, everyone's now becoming a celebrity, everyone's become very conscious about the way they're looking. Yeah. They have the understanding of consulting an expert.
Yeah.
Why do you think a regular woman, how do we egg them on to take a consultation from an expert? Most women think, मुझे तो पता है क्या खाना है, मैं ही घर का खाना बनाती हूँ. Why should I have to go to an expert to find out what I should eat? How do we egg them to take that step?
Because like I said, world is changing, society is changing, your food is changing. And we really, first thing, like I said, through this you come to know how much the food is changing.
Yes.
We've all been talking about it. With a lot of women, I meet a lot of mothers who are aware, who know that things are changing. But how do I get the right information?
Yes.
See, right information is very, very important.
Absolutely.
And it's knowledge. And knowledge is more precious than anything else. And this is what this conversation is going to give you. It's going to give you knowledge on what is lacking. Where do you stand in your health quotient?
Yes.
What is it that, oh, you're good, you just need to keep this up, is also a good thing to know.
Yeah.
And, oh, no, you're falling far behind, you need to really kind of get there. Or you're okay, you just need to do a little more. Whatever it is, it's good to know where you stand and what you need to do from there. Before, everything comes kind of crashing down and you're running up health bills in the hospitals, which are so expensive. It's better that you start preventing it, start taking care of yourself, and hence taking care of not only your family's health, but your financial health too.
Yeah, absolutely.
May I just add on to that?
Please.
So I think few themes we heard which allows very easy access to these experts. You need to type in a few of your details, take the health quotient, and depending on that, your customized diet chart will come in, and then if you need, then the next step comes in, where you want, you can have a consultation, right? And I think in today's world, especially for women, because they're multitasking so much, I think expert advice is really required. Because that can set you on the course.
Absolutely.
I mean, we heard from Yasmin. I mean, why do people go to Yasmin? She's an expert,
Yes.
right? And here, expert is at your fingertips. So that's using technology to bring convenience, which I think can be easily used without really taking too much time out.
If you could explain, I think it's a great idea if you could just tell them a little bit more about Liberate, because
Sure.
it just is a wonderful platform.
It is. So Liberate is a wonderful platform which actually talks on various issues concerned with health. It's very user-friendly. It's an app which can be downloaded on any smartphone. It's got a big panel at the back of nutritionists, health consultants, experts, which you can go out to and anyone can use it. It's extremely user-friendly. And, which is why we really...
That basically brings us to the end of this amazing launch of a great initiative that is focusing on women's health. We now open the floor for any Q&As that you may have. Yes, sir. Can we please pass the mic there?
Hello, good afternoon to all. This is Raj from Spicy Stars, Mumbai. I'd like to ask Sonali that what are the 3 qualities you would like to see to this woman?
In today's woman?
Yeah.
What are the 3 qualities? Okay. I think I would really like today's woman to pay more attention to herself and understand the fact that her health is the family's health, the society's health. Very, very important. Second thing is, again, related to the same thing. I think that first topic covers most of it. But yes, do take care of what nutrition goes into you. Fitness is very, very important. And being fit is not being thin. I think you have to be fit and strong, not just emotionally and mentally, which women are known for, but physically also. And that is strength and fitness, not just being thin.
Any other questions? Yes, please.
Hi, my name is Sukanya Sharma. I just want to know, so we're talking about women's health and we talk that they need to start taking care of themselves, like the needs to come early. Is it important to teach girls before we actually go to women and tell girls when they're young that, this is very important to you? Like when, obviously in school they talk about menstruation, right? So yeah, so when they talk about menstruation cycle, that is the time when actually girls are going through a hormonal change. Is it important at that time to tell them that, okay, this is the time you need to start taking care of your health?
I think Pooja put it really well when she spoke on the panel, when she said that, we are taught to address various relationships, but not the relationship with our food. I completely agree. We need to start, and that's why I said the change of mindset is very important, where our daughters, our nieces, our friends' daughters, we as women need to tell the other women and girls too about how the nutrition and their health is important, and the relationship with their own bodies is very, very important.
Thank you.
Said you don't, before, you don't want to run after your children. Your mom-in-law will feel that you're selfish. What do you have to say about that?
Hopefully, my mom-in-law being a woman that she is, and I'm saying this way, we address all the women. When we say women need to help women, I think mother-in-laws are completely included in it. Mother-in-laws also need to take care of their own health, take care of the health of their daughter-in-law, daughters, granddaughters, etc., etc., etc. That's what I mean by the change in mindset. But having said that, uh, that is a very, very important point, especially in our country. And we do live in joint families, and there are a lot of I'm very lucky to have a very supportive family. And everybody is not that lucky. They need to make a lot of changes. And that's why when we talk about healthy conversations, it's so important, because what if that woman can't really go out there and talk to a nutritionist? This is where in your time, all you have to do on your phone is log on to this site, fill in, and there's simple 5 questions.
Yeah.
Shruti, they're so simple, the questions. Basic, simple questions that will give you your health quotient, and there's this huge panel on Liberate, which will help you with your various queries. You can talk to them. It's literally like a WhatsApp message that you do to your friends, and you're on a group chat and you're asking various questions. All you have to do is do the same thing, and there are these various experts who are going to help you with it. So I don't think your mother-in-law even needs to know then if you're on that conversation or not.
Anyone else has any questions for Sonali or for Subodh? Anyone?
सुनल मैम, आप एक एक्टर हो, पाकिस्तान एक्टर जो चल रहा है उस पर क्या कहेंगे आप, जो पाकिस्तानी एक्टर को बाहर निकाल रहे हैं? सलमान ने जो बयान दिया है उस पर कुछ?
I would really love to talk about women's health today, लेकिन आपने सवाल पूछा है, ये बहुत sensitive सवाल है, इसलिए मैं इसको ignore नहीं करूँगी. लेकिन आज का forum उसका नहीं है. Having said that, ये जो surgical strikes हुए, उससे पहले भी मैंने एक comment दिया हुआ है. They are not our friends, and if we are in this, the situation the way it is, producers body ने already उनको ban किया हुआ है. And if that's the norm and that's the thing, and if you're not doing business with some country, we should not be doing with it. It should be applicable to everybody equally, to every business equally. And like I said, our armed forces are facing a very tough time, and we're completely behind them, stand by them, and we're very proud of what our government has done. At least I am very, very proud of what they've done and the way we are going about it. I think we've been very mature in the way we have dealt with it.
Anyone else? Any other questions? All right, so I think we're done with this session today. I thank Sonali, Subodh, of course, all our wonderful panelists for having come here, taking time out of their very busy lives. And
I would like to thank Shruti for doing it so beautifully also.
And thank you all for taking time out, not just for yourself, but to focus on a much larger project, which is women's health. And thank you so much to all the esteemed members of the press. I hope we can all together pledge ourselves to making women healthier and happier. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.
अब हम बड़े हो गए हैं तो थोड़ा ध्यान दे के ब्रांड्स चूज करते हैं. So like the brand chooses you, you also choose them. There are certain things that it needs to be, to my best of my ability, I try and see if what I'm saying is the truth or not. And I really want to be truthful when I say this helps. So that is something that I look at, and to the best of my ability, I try and check that out before I do it.
Okay, tell us your situation with Revital, you know.
Because like I was saying that it was something जब Revital मेरे पास आए और उन्होंने कहा कि we would like you to be the brand ambassador. सबसे पहले बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात ये थी कि Revital H वुमन था, जो पहले मैंने नहीं सुना था. Revital तो हम बहुत सालों से बचपन से सुनते आ रहे हैं, लेकिन Revital H वुमन. तो सबसे पहला सवाल ये था कि वुमन व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस. तो जब उन्होंने मुझे समझाया और मैंने अपने डॉक्टर से भी ये पूछा, सो आई रियलाइज दैट इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड विमेंस हेल्थ इज़ डिफरेंट, और कुछ चीज़ें हैं जिनको फोकस करना चाहिए, जिनकी तरफ ध्यान देना चाहिए. एंड हाउ इम्पॉर्टेंट विमेंस हेल्थ इज़ वो तो मैं खुद भी समझ चुकी थी. एंड आई कुड सी इट वेयर माई मदर इन लॉ, वेयर माई मदर, वेयर माई सिस्टर्स इन लॉ, everybody was concerned. You can see it around you. So I thought it was a very, very good initiative. Or also I feel that as a brand, Revital has been very responsible. तो उन्होंने सिर्फ अपना brand promote नहीं किया, but उसके साथ कुछ अच्छी शुरुआत की है. And that I think is a very, very, very important and a good thing.
Okay, on a very lighter note, I hope you take it on a lighter note. Does Sonali Bendre is so fit she need Revital or not?
But like I said कि lighter note पे नहीं, serious note पे बताऊँ कि I'm not fit enough, and I wish I was more fit, and I do need health supplements, and I think everybody does in today's day and age. और मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं और fit हो जाऊँ, क्योंकि मैं बार बार ये कहती हूँ कि fit मतलब सिर्फ दुबला पतला होना नहीं है. But I want to be strong, and I want to be, I want to have my muscle, and I want to be able to, keep up with my son, with my child, and his antics.
बॉलीवुड में ऐसे कौन से एक्टर एक्ट्रेस हैं जिसे आप फिट मानती हैं?
In fact, आजकल बहुत ऐसे हैं जो fit हैं, और which is an amazing thing. But where I think I have a long way to go. But I'm getting there. मैं बहुत कोशिश कर रही हूँ, और I'm going to be I'm being very serious about it. So yes, I'm going to join the ranks soon also.
Anybody?
Yes.
पाकिस्तानी एक्टर्स को जिस तरह से बैन किया गया है,
I think I just answered it.
अपने अपने ओपिनियन रख रहे हैं, तो आपका ओपिनियन क्या
But मैंने अभी opinion दे दिया था. I think मैं बोल चुकी हूँ जो मैंने बिल्कुल frankly answer किया है.
एक बार और
Because audio, there's an audio problem. It won't.
Okay. You promise you're not going to edit it in the wrong way.
No.
Considering कि ये जो strikes हुए हैं अभी, surgical strike जो इंडिया ने किया है, I think we are very, very proud of our army and of our government also कि एक अलग initiative ली गई है. So I'm very, very proud of this movement that has happened. And having said that, आज I think producers body ने already ban किया गया है. तो if they are not your friends, and if you're cutting the relations in business, every business should stop. And of course that should be the, considering जो समय है, it should be the norm of the day, and it should be applicable to everybody.
सोनाली, जिस तरह से ये सारी बातें निकल के आ रही हैं,
I think we've answered it. Now we should go on to Revital H movement, please. Yes. जी.
Yes. Sonali, what happened? Sonali, what happened on professional front was that?
So I think मैं कहती रही हूँ कि मैं उतना काम नहीं कर रही हूँ, लेकिन I just realized कि पिछले 2 साल मैंने continuously काम किया है. अजीब दास्तां है, ये fiction show किया, and उसके साथ साथ मेरे दो non fiction shows थे वो हुए. उसके बाद में वो फिर से by the time I finished अजीब दास्तां है, ये वो shows फिर से आ गए, ड्रामेबाज, मिशन सपने. आई जस्ट रियलाइज़ कि पिछले 2 साल मैंने कंटिन्यूसली काम किया है, तो फ़िलहाल मैं थोड़े महीने कुछ ब्रेक लेना चाहती हूँ, खुद को गैदर करना चाहती हूँ. आई वॉन्ट टू गेट माई हाउस इन ऑर्डर, और फिर वापस कुछ शुरू करूँगी. वो क्या है वो आई डोंट नो येट.
Would you love to direct something?
नो, आई डोंट थिंक सो. आई थिंक डायरेक्शन एक बहुत स्पेशलाइज्ड जॉब है, एंड आई डोंट थिंक आई एम ट्रेन्ड फॉर इट. सो फ़िलहाल या तो मैं ट्रेनिंग लूँ, फ़िलहाल आई एम नॉट ट्रेन्ड फॉर इट.
Given a choice, किसी एक फीमेल डायरेक्टर के साथ, दो वी हैविंग सो मेनी फीमेल डायरेक्टर इन द इंडस्ट्री, यू नो, फराह खान, कल्पना लाजमी, मीरा नायक, किसी को असिस्ट करना चाहेंगे? इफ यू वांट, एज यू सेड कि मुझे डायरेक्टर.
वेल, आई रियली डोंट थिंक आई वांट टू असिस्ट एनीबडी, क्योंकि मैंने डायरेक्शन के बारे में उतना सोचा नहीं है. आई हैव माई प्लेट फुल. बट हैविंग सेड दैट, वी हैव सम वंडरफुल फीमेल डायरेक्टर्स. आई रियली एडमायर फारा, आई डू एडमायर जोया, आई डू एडमायर गौरी शिंदे. So there are a lot of them over here who are amazing, and it would be wonderful to work with some of them also, but assisting them is not something that I've thought.
लास्ट सवाल, आई होप यू टेक इट ऑन अ वेरी पॉजिटिव नोट.
आहा.
कल फिर कश्मीर पे हमला हुआ है, और
जी.
हमारे जवानों पे हमला करा गया आतंकवादियों के माध्यम से. कितनी निंदा करती हैं, और कितना 2 अक्टूबर के दिन खास करके, यू नो, इट हैपेंड इन बारामूला.
जी आई थिंक मैंने उसके बारे में ट्वीट भी किया है एंड आई थिंक वी हैव डेल्ट विद इट वेरी वेरी ब्यूटिफुली एंड you can say that it's not something that one wants to say all the time, but it is like being in a state of war. It's proxy war, and it's amazing how it has been countered. और I think हम इसके लिए कहीं पे वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग इट ऑल्सो, और भी जगह पे ये चीज़ें होने की फुल कंप्लीट संभावना है. एंड आई थिंक वी आर ऑल एज इंडियन सिटीजन्स वेरी प्राउड ऑफ आवर आर्मी एंड वी आर कम्प्लीटली इन नो डाउट अबाउट इट कि और ये चीज़ें होंगी एंड वी आर प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट. Army is prepared for it, and I feel that it was the right move, what we did and what our government did. Thank you.
घूम ले
But that special secretary